Hello everyone. Yeah, they call me the tea lady. I am the tea lady. Don't really have a name, just rare tea lady. And what I want to talk to you about today is afternoon tea. English afternoon tea, Welsh afternoon tea, British afternoon tea, and how it's got a little bit usurped. It's got a bit Frenchified. It's not quite what it was. When tea first came to Britain, it was the most delicate, delicious, handcrafted tea from China. It wasn't what we know today. It was mostly green teas and oolongs, and it was extremely expensive. The lady of the house kept a key on her belt chain all the time to the tea chest, just like the butler or the man of the house kept the wine cellar key on his. Make sure none of the servants stole anything. And it was actually more expensive than the champagne and the brandy. And when it was made, when that tea was made, it was served really delicately, carefully, and it was the centrepiece. The most important thing was the tea. And when you had something to eat with it, that dish was carefully chosen to balance perfectly with the tea. So a green tea, a black tea, any kind of tea, they thought about what was going to go with it. Perhaps a little piece of bread and butter, a cucumber sandwich, a little dish of smoked salmon. It wasn't this big, huge array of cakes that we see today. Because the tea was the most important thing and the dish went with it. When we have the tea today, when we go for afternoon tea, the tea's not really there at all, is it? It's about lots and lots of cakes, and sometimes there's some tea, and then there's a glass of champagne. I'm not quite sure where the champagne goes in there, do you? If you think about it, you've got a lovely tea, you've got a scone, cream, jam. Now think in your mouth now, how does champagne taste with a scone and jam and cream? It doesn't really go, does it? Sour, sweet. The tea, well, that's somewhere over there, maybe champagne. Champagne afternoon tea. It's not impossible, though, to put the right drink in there. It was the Ritz who put the champagne in. It was the French. They said, how are we going to upsell the tea, make it more valuable? Glass of champagne. But we're not French. This is British afternoon tea. So we've been thinking about this and thinking, we need a drink. Drinking is good, definitely. Tea is good. How about a tea cocktail? A G&T. A lovely English gin, maybe a Sipsmith gin, and a little tea in there. Beautifully balanced with all the flavours and actually goes with the food. You're thinking, not sure if she's telling the truth, can't see if it's going to work. Well, just over there, there's a G&T tent and you can try it. We've got hot black tea with a little bit of gin and a little lemon twist. Lovely hot tea cocktail. We've got a G&T, like a gin and tonic. White tea infused in the gin, a little bit of soda water, lime wedge. It's delicious and perfect. And it goes beautifully with all the dishes you're going to have. So I say, let's get rid of the champagne. Let's let the French do their thing. Let's have British afternoon tea with British drinks.